Hey everybody. Um, as I mentioned last week, and I talked about the family dynamic of what I'm doing in my field placement, I mentioned that I was going to be attending a virtual family workshop for 3 days with my field placement. And I was able to spend 3 days, mostly full days, with various people that came in. We had the chief clinical officer came in and talked about what an eating disorder is, what causes it, what the genetic component is. We had the chief nursing officer come in and talk about some physical aspects, the medical implications of eating disorders and how when we recover, our body recovers. But what I want to focus on is, again, the family aspect and the family systems of not just eating disorders, but mental illness as a whole. And this is something that I'm learning about in three of my classes, but two specifically, my child and adolescent mental health class and my child welfare class, because family dynamics and the family system affects children and affects potential issues that they may or may not have when they get older, and not just in the emotional and behavioral realm, but also the genetic component of that. And a child may grow up in a family home where everything is great and the family communicates and everyone gets along really well, but the child still develops an eating disorder. And that may be due to a biological genetic component if one of their immediate parents suffered with one. But the family system and how family members support these young children, adolescents, and even young adults when they are suffering from something like an addiction or eating disorder is hugely important. And I was able to be witness to that last week. And I saw these parents and even spouses, but mostly parents that were there to show up and learn everything that they could about what an eating disorder is and how to work together as a family unit before their child comes home from treatment, and then after they come home from treatment, and what can they do to make that experience less daunting for that child. And I got to see just an extreme level of compassion and true love from these parents and wanting what is best for their children who were suffering and are suffering from mental illness. And again, this field experience and opportunity is beyond anything that I could have expected. It's far better than that. And not just learning about the baseline of what eating disorders, mental illness, mental health problems, addictions, all that, beyond that, but really about the true, family unit working together to help their loved one get better. And so I look forward in the coming weeks to hopefully share some of that with you, and also some aspects of, being a part of group settings with the patients that are in treatment currently. So thank you for listening.